Hi Pisces. Let's see what you need to be aware of today. Today is Tuesday the 10th of June 2025. But whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. Messages for Pisces spirits. You have unexpected income. Courthouse. Ruling could be going in your favor here, Pisces, and you've got main female. You've got official person on the back of the deck. So I see some good news. I see something unexpected. It could be coming from a female. Doesn't have to be. You could be the female. This is something good. I like that. Something you've been working on. I feel like you're going to be receiving some type of reward here. Okay. Let's see what you need to be aware of today, Pisces. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. What does Pisces need to know? Spirits. The Eight of Swords, so imprisonment in the mind. With the Eight of Swords, she does have the blindfold on. So she is someone that's not listening to her intuition. Then you've got the Nine of Swords. She's taking the mask off though. So she could be someone that is listening to her intuition there. And then you have the Four of Swords. So a lot of thoughts going on here in the recent past. Then you have the Queen of Cups. So she is someone that follows her heart. Center of your reading today, Pisces, you have the King of Cups. So you've got the King and the Queen of Cups, a pair. Then you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. The Ace of Swords. Making a mess. The Two of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, Pisces, you've got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So there could be a relationship coming in that is somebody that you don't normally go for or you don't normally approach. I feel whoever this is, I feel like it's going to be a surprise. They're wearing a mask. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. Tell us about the Eight of Swords for Pisces. The Nine of Candles, which is the Nine of Wands. The Two of Needles. So you were trying to work on something here in the recent past with the Eight of Swords, but it's not working. You could have given control to somebody else. You're not listening to your intuition also. This person could have involved a third party. You've got the Queen of Wands. Fire could be significant. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Christmas could have been significant. And I feel like whoever this was somebody that you may have children with. You may have been married to. Whatever this was, you were trying to work on things. You were trying to see what sticks. You were doing this and that, trying to do things differently to get this to work, but it's something that's not working. You've got the Queen of Candles coming out. So she is someone that isn't protected. Okay, so I feel like you were being stuck in a bubble there. You were trying to stay in the bubble. but it's time to possibly get out of the bubble because you've got the Nine of Swords. So you've got this never-ending nightmare kind of thing going on. Tell us about this. The Five of Presents. Whoever this is someone that leaves you out of information. They don't tell you everything. They could be out doing things without you. They don't include you. You've got the Ten of Presents. They could be someone that's in another commitment. You may not even know that. They may be a bit of a player. To me, you keep working on this because I feel like it's something that is set in your mind that if you have complications with somebody, that you need to work things out, you need to keep working on it. But I feel like you need to sort of get out of that frame of mind that if things aren't working out, you need to leave, okay? You don't keep trying to work on the goal because this person is someone that I feel is just taking from you and you're getting nothing out of it. It's time to get out of that situation, and you are, okay? You're listening to your intuition. Your intuition's pulling you into a different direction. Could be telling you to focus on your stability or focus on your goals here, or something that you're bringing into fruition. Tell us about the Four of Swords. So you are someone, you know, you could have put a manifestation out there, whether it's something to do with love or, you know, the material world. You're waiting for a blessing and you may be receiving one very shortly. Tell us about the Four of Swords. You have the Seven of Presents. So there was something that you were working on. I feel like you've given that up. You've finished that. You've finished working on that. And there's something new. You've got the Ace of Potions. So it could be new love. It could be a renewal in love. It could be something to do with work. You could be just putting 110 time, money, effort, emotions into a new start in your life. But you're choosing an option, okay? You're choosing what you want to work on. And you actually have to bring it down to earth. It could have something to do with online. It could be something that you're doing online. It's something that you are building, okay? And I feel like there could be a blessing coming from it. You may have seen some type of blessing come into your energy to show you this is the right way to go. But look at you, you've grabbed the cup. So you've grabbed something new. You've stopped working on something here that isn't moving the way you want it, and you've grabbed a new cup. Whether this is someone coming in with a new option or it's just a new idea that you have in your mind, but you are actually grabbing it and bringing it down to earth. And there could be a blessing coming out of this. I feel one of the blessings coming out of this is going to help heal the past or help you heal from the past. Tell us about the Queen of Cups here. So she is someone that follows her heart. Who is the Queen of Cups for Pisces? The Knight of Candles. So I feel like it's you. You're the one taking action here to follow your heart. And, you know, there could be something that you're working on that is your dreams. There is an idea. You've got the Empress, Taurus energy. So you're running with an idea here, something that I feel is yours, something that I feel Divine's giving you some like hints that it is yours. And as I said, whatever you're doing is healing your heart, okay? You could be someone that's giving it to yourself too, logically giving it to you. You're changing. I also feel you are someone that's evolving or transforming from who you were in the past. You are so wise. You are someone that, you know, gives wholeheartedly, okay, to people, to situations in your life. But it's time to be giving to you. It's time to be focusing on you. You have the King of Cups here. Fascination. Tell us about the King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant also here. Death. So Scorpio energy is coming out pretty significantly. The Page of Potions. So something's being closed out. There could be someone watching something close out in your energy here. Oh, and you've got something new starting. It could be with a water sign, as I said. You may see this as a better option, okay? To me, you've got the Seven of Swords. You don't want war, so I feel like you're up and leaving. You're up and leaving. You're closing the gates to the cemetery. Things don't come back to life, and I feel like you were waiting for something to come back to life. But it may have just been dead for a long, long time. I see someone new, whether they're younger than you. They don't have to be. There's someone that's watching you, but someone that's afraid to listen to their intuition. You could be connecting with them. They could be a friend, a family member, a lover. Whoever this is, though, they're too afraid to follow their intuition. This is someone that's been through a lot, but you've also got the Lovers coming out. This is someone that is like the perfect match for you. With the Lovers, Gemini energy could be significant. They're very opposite to you. You both complement each other. They could be very dark, and you're not like that. She's still holding on to a spider. So you could still be holding on to the past when you meet this person. But whoever this is someone also that's afraid to tell you how they feel, but I feel like they've got a lot of emotion for you. As I said, it could be a water sign. This is someone that's fascinated by who you are, what you are. They're watching, as I said. They may drink some liquid courage and come forwards in the future, but at that current moment there, they watch you. They sit and watch, but they're not approaching. Tell us about the Hermit. So Hermit, Virgo energy could be significant. What is the Hermit? The Ace of Presents. This is that person. They've gone deep within for answers. This is someone that wants to come forward. The intuition is like telling them it's time to come forwards, but it's like they're too scared. They're too scared to start this. And you've got the Ten of Candles. They could have a lot on their plate. They could be doing a lot of work. To me, this person is someone that is on a journey in their life. They're trying to get things done. They could be someone that's learning about themselves also. But the thing is, though, there is this new opportunity. This is someone that is that extra ingredient. Okay, I see you being someone that's focused on you. This person's focused on themselves, but they are also holding some type of burden as they approach a finish line. It could be the burden of thoughts, of their mind, of their way of thinking. But with the Ace of Presents, you actually have to tender to the garden for that Ace of Pentacles to actually start. Okay, so this person is very attracted to you. They see what you bring to the table. But the thing is, though, like they want to bring this new start in, or maybe you have even bring this new start into this person and they're not working on it. Okay, so there's this scared about the future, scared about what this will bring, worried about what this will bring. So this person may not be someone that's spiritual. They don't go with the flow of life. They don't see what's meant for them, won't deny them. Tell us about the Ace of Swords. The Two of Presents, which is the Pentacles. So making a choice here in the future. The Six of Presents, so the Six of Pentacles. and the Moon. This person will move forwards out of their anxiety or out of their scaredness and get to work. Like, there will be work done in the future. This person will be coming forwards with clarity. Everything is pushing them towards you to tell you some type of information. But I see a collaboration happening. I feel like this collaboration ain't going to be an easy one, as nothing is in your life. You know, good things and bad things have challenges that we do need to work through. You know, whoever you want to be with, you and them aren't going to agree on everything. So there's always going to be a discussion about things that don't, that you don't get along with, you know. So there's always going to be some type of challenge in any type of relationship that you have, good or bad. It's just how you work through it is, you know, whether or not it's supposed to come forwards with you. But there is somebody here that wants to equal exchange, okay? And they are making the choice to come forward. I feel like it's going to be surprising. You've got the Jack in the Box. Like, it's like all of a sudden this person comes in and just spills the beans, okay? They spill the beans. They want some type of equal trade. As I said, things aren't going to be easy. Pisces Cancer could also be significant when it comes to this person. But there's flexibility, so adaptability, flexibility, choices. Tell us about the Two of Pentacles, that Eight of Presents. The Ten of Potions. Oh my goodness. And the Hierophant. Yeah, there's going to be a commitment. There's going to be some type of collaboration or commitment. You've got two people working together. Taurus energy could be significant, but there's got to be a plan. As I said, things aren't going to be easy. And this is something that is fortune after difficulty. I feel like when this person comes into your life, your hands are going to be so full that you're going to be too busy to even look at negative in your life, okay? There's going to be so much happiness coming in. I see things are changing in Pisces energy, okay? I see you leaving the negative, okay? And I feel Divine's pushing you in the direction of leaving the negative, and it's working. Things are going to be a lot happier in your future. I feel like there's a connection here that's very spiritual. It could be a collaboration with work, but it could also be something in love. But I see you and this person being able to work out work and play. Tell us about the Queen of Pentacles here for Pisces. So Queen of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You've got the Six of Needles. The Six of Candles, the Six of Wands. Wow. You're on a new journey. You're on a new path. This person is coming. Whoever this King of Cups is to you, this person holds a lot of love. And you've got the Ace of Needles. So you have some type of ambition to work on something with this person, to build something solid with the Ace of Needles. You know, that's a sewing needle. So when you sew things up really good or double stitch them or whatever, things seem to be really, really tight. Okay, so making sure that there's communication, that boundaries are set in place. There's something that you want to bring into fruition, okay? And I feel like there could have been something that went on between you and this person. I feel like there's a mending. There's a mending of the situation. It's a new journey with this person, okay? And I feel like, you know, there may have been some type of mishap. I'm not sure. There's some type of past that will be sewn up, okay? And it's going to be sewn up with the clarity that this person brings in. Pisces, let's grab all these cards now and we'll do the two cards on the back of the deck. So there may have been no communication or very little communication between you and this energy. until they approach you again. I don't feel this is toxic energy. This is someone where, as I said, there's maybe some type of mishap or miscommunication. You've got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So for the Two of Cups, you've got the Four of Needles, so the Four of Swords. This person could be someone that's helping you or helped you leave a situation or a relationship. Whoever this is, though, they are the perfect match. Oh my goodness. And they are somebody that isn't, as I said, they're very opposite to you. They're two different jars here, but you complement each other. But this is someone that you don't normally go for. They're very different to your normal type. And the Hermit. So Virgo energy could be significant. This person, they could be healing their heart. You could be healing your heart. But I see them, look, they're just like all of a sudden come out of nowhere. Like that unexpected. So I feel like this person will eventually come in. There's something that's going to be birthed between you and them. This person just needs to get out of their head. Tell us about the Seven of Pentacles. You have Justice, Libra energy, the Ten of Needles, and the Tower. And the King of Potions. This person may tell you about some type of betrayal that's happened in your life. They have some type of information that they want to set to you or tell you, some type of clarity that could cause something to crash, something that you've been waiting for. This person's going to let you in on a little bit of information, and I feel like whatever the information is, it's because of kindness, it's because of how they feel about you, is that they're going to let you know what's going on, this information. Aries energy could be significant, also Libra, as I said, but they're coming in, they want to make something official. Water could be significant. This person's been on a journey with their emotions, and that journey could have been something that they have done with you in the past, but they're coming back a different person. Okay, this is a whole new journey for them. Let's quickly grab out now for you, Pisces, a mundane and magic card and see what you need to be aware of. What does Pisces need to know? You stop the spell casting or I'll make your life miserable for you. I'll move in with you. Interference, threatening, intrusion, blackmail, protection, rescue, domination, desperation. Stop the spell casting or I'll make your life miserable for you. I'll move in with you. Something to do with spells. This person could have done spells on you. This person could be someone that tries to, I don't know, there's something about blackmail. There could have been someone that you were leaving, that there was some type of blackmail. I feel like you're going to find some information out. And I also feel like whoever this is that's coming in, they may sound a bit desperate, like they want your attention badly. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for being here. If this is your first time, welcome. Just remember, all my readings are timeless. So if you ever want to check out my channel, there is a playlist for Pisces. I love you all so much. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.